Just on a short trip, a couple of weeks. Left this morning heading down towards Blacksmiths beach. So he's got as far as John's River. Stop here most trips now. It's just a good area for the dog. Nice toilets. There used to be a good little cafe and pie shop here, but everything's shut now. And we just stop, stretch our legs, take doggy for a walk. We got a.
Last time I couldn't get to work, and this time I got it all over me.
They got this sink in there to wash your hands, and you turn the tap on by pressing your knee up against the lever in front of the sink. But now it's like a bubbler, and it squirts out about 18 inches and misses the sink. And I was smart enough to stand to one side, but
I was just happy that I got it to work this time.
Anyway, we'll just stretch our legs, maybe have a quick lunch, then head back off. Nice little playground. Oh, Nick's going to take the dog down the slippery dip. This will be interesting. You're going to carry her down or send her on her own?
I'm not going to send her.
Oh God.
Come on, Baba. You go down the slippery dip. Ready? She's a clever girl. Whee! Yep. You did it, Trix. What do you think?
It is a very small world. We've just bumped into a lady that Vicky used to work with. Was good friends with her for a long time in Coffs before she moved away. Just here in the middle of nowhere. You just never know. One day the Hexham bypass will save us heaps of time.
In the meantime, it's worse than ever.
In the meantime, it's 20 minutes onto our trip. A lot of work being done there. There's another new bypass being built along the Newcastle inner city bypass to cut off what I reckon's the worst road in Australia for towing a caravan. It's Crowd Ace Road. So it's going to go up behind the John Hunter eventually. But again today we'll have to battle the traffic and the hills and the traffic lights. Man, that's a long day. 20 past 4, we left at about 10 to 10. Well, we did stop for a while. I think we stopped twice. Anyway, we're at Blacksmiths Beach Caravan Park. It's newish amenities block over there. We get down the back, down here closer to the beach. I think from memory there's an older amenities block down here. Very helpful. We booked one site and it may have been a tiny bit short, so they blocked out the site behind us as well. So they gave us 2 sites and they charged us for the one. Very nice. But you can see why it's not very busy. So, playground, one camp kitchen in there, pool, and there's another camp kitchen down here with a fire pit. Anyway, I better go and set up. We've just set up at Tuncurry Sporties. Been here before. Nice place. $5 per head per night. Pets are allowed. We spent a week at Blacksmiths, but it was so bloody cold and wet and miserable. Didn't do anything worth filming, but there was a video 2.5 years ago that's still up on Blacksmiths and Lake Macleay if you want to see what it's like. But yeah, we'll just settle in. What is it? 12:30. So we'll have a cup of coffee and then go for a walk around Tuncurry. Might stay 2 nights. We don't know yet. Plenty of room in here too. You take at least a dozen vans. I reckon last time we were here it was chockers. Full all down there in along the fence line. I don't know, I'd just rather pay the $10 than go to the overpriced caravan parks around here. They're all, I think the cheapest one was $55 a night. I reckon that's crazy. You don't pay that much money for a self-contained caravan and then another $5 to get it fixed every 5 years. To go and pay that sort of money. Enough of whinging. So we head off for a walk and we can't get past the dog park. I've been bowled over by a Frenchie. And another 100 metres after the dog park is a track down to the beach. We hope. Ah, made it to the beach. Forster over there. No sign saying no dogs, so I guess dogs are allowed. For some reason this dog likes ploughing through the sand.
With a head.
And then she expects to sleep on our bed. So, nice little walk along the beach. Now this is the entry to Mile Lakes, isn't it? I think so, but don't know. So there's the bridge from Tuncurry to Forster. Oh, Forster. That's roped off baths. Is that what it's called? The rock pool? Yeah. Got the line out there to keep the sharks out.
It doesn't look very inviting today. Does it, Chief?
I don't think it had that much sand last time we were here either, did it?
Oh, I don't know.
It was a fair swim out to the rope before.
Oh, I see.
But there were dolphins around us last time we were out there. So So from here you can walk into town or all the way through the park area over there. And across the bridge if you so want.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hey look, there's a hole in the wall. Sharks can get in.
Oh, they might have bit there.
You'll never guess what there is in Tuncurry. There's at least 2 of them. Trixie's really excited. Woken up to a beautiful day here in Tuncurry, so we're going to attempt to walk over to Forster. Gee, compared to yesterday, I think it reached top of 14 or 15 yesterday. I think it's probably that already. So far, so everything's working well with the electrics. I think we got down to 84% overnight, which is with the new batteries, that's still more than we had when the old system was full, if that makes sense. And we're pumping in, what's the time? 9:30, so we're pumping in about 15 amps with the external panel on. So we should be full by lunchtime, I hope. Right, we're off. We've made it down to the beach. Oh, nearly fell down the bank. Beautiful day, but there's a whole big pot of dolphins out there. Probably 8. Hey Tricks. Probably only, I don't know, 15, 20 metres out. Finally made it to the bridge after dogs stopping and playing and talking to everybody. Different shaped bridge.
We're going to go over the bridge, Chicks.
And just like that, we're on the other side at Forster. Yeah, you need a rest.
I thought you might. This looks so nice, this big orange thing sitting here in the sun.
Forster Main Beach, I think it's called, isn't it? Nice day though. Old mate over here's cleaned 1 fish and there's got to be 18 pelicans hanging around for the leftovers. We are at Hat Head. Lived most of my life on this part of the coast and never been to Hat Head. Anyway, we set up. When I booked the bloke told me it wasn't very busy, but man, for a place in the middle of nowhere, they're rolling in. Probably because it's the last weekend of the holidays or something. Got some skippies over there. So apparently there's a river waterway down the back down there. You can use paddle boards and stuff, and on this side is the ocean. Only a small place, 300 and something population. There's a bowling club, and the bloke in reception told me it's open. I think he said meals Thursday to Sunday, but the bar's open every day, so could be handy later. It's an old style park, but there's 3 amenities blocks, all spotless. It's quite a large caravan park when you walk around. This section over here, right behind the trees there, looks like it's the unpowered section. There's only one person in it. Very nice. And then you come to this little footbridge. It takes you over into the national park. So you can't take dogs over there, unfortunately, but it'd be a good walk. You go over there, and apparently there's a pathway up to there's a trig station up the top. That'd be a good walk. Very nice. Change of weather last night. I think we got 14 mil overnight. Hopefully. That was it. Trix wants to go over the bridge. Holy moly, look at all the pelicans. So this is the southern edge of the caravan park. There's a boat ramp here. Well, this is nice.
Yeah, we got custodian keeping for the dog. Would she ever been to the beach?
You should see what Trixie does. She's so funny.
Here's an afternoon walk along the beach. I don't know if that's one of the solitary islands way out there or not. Crazy dog. What are you doing, crazy dog? A beautiful spot. For some reason the price of the caravan parks around here are quite strange. It's 50 bucks. I think it's all part of Macleay Valley Council pricing, so 50 bucks a night where we are, which is one of the cheaper ones in this area. But when you get places like this, it makes it worthwhile. Be nice in summer. Hey, one big toadfish. It's over a foot long. Poor ugly looking thing. Well, the big attraction of Campsie. Slim Dusty Centre. Oh, look, Truckee Memorial.
Is that the one that was Coopanook?
There used to be one at Coopanook.
You know, on the road. Looks very.
Oh, this is pretty good. They let us bring the dogs in. As long as they don't disgrace themselves. So So somehow we got concession admission. Don't know how. Must have thought we looked old. Slim enjoys caravanning days. They called the car Old Purple.
Dave and I both agree that even what was really hard actually, like Mum was talking about at one stage, keeping in contact at that time, you know, there was no internet.
We have moved on about 44 kilometres north to Grassy Head Caravan Park, run by the Macleay Council again. A lot smaller than Head. A lot more permanent setups over the back over there. But yeah, a bit more rustic. Amenities are fairly small, but power and water was just under $40 a night, I think. Petrol allowed. We'll go and check out the beach later. But again, I think it backs on to another national park, so we're limited in what we can do with the dogs. But yeah, nice and protected in here. So this is a view of the beach at Grassy Head. I wonder what was going on. Did you see those kids on the boogie board come down the sand dune? Even though the sign says keep up the sand dunes. Anyway. We made it to the lookout. Not a lot to look at. Apparently the mouth of the Macleay River used to be down there before it moved in a flood. There's a footbridge way over there in the distance. That's the lookout we were up at just a while ago. Now we're down on the beach on the southern side of Grassy Head. And this is called Stewart's Point Beach. Leash-free beach. Don't know how far it goes. Vehicle access. Goes for a long way. I don't know if that's Stewart's Point down there on the head end. I think that's Smoky Cape out there. All these places within an hour of home. Never been here. Crazy dog. Oh, BB's deaf, nearly blind. So Jodie can't call her back, she just keeps running. Oh. We thought we'd spoil ourselves and have lunch today, so we came out here to the pub with no beer. Only thing was, we didn't realise how far out it was. About 53 k's I think from where we're staying. 45 minutes through the country roads. So I hope it's worth it. Looks good. Dogs are allowed, apparently. So we just called in at Scott's Head on the way back. No swell today. Scott's Head, there's a Reflections caravan park there, and over the back there's a like a Christian outreach park. I think the Reflections is dog friendly out of season, the other one is no longer dog friendly. Great little spot though. We just came down to Stewart's Point. We were told we should have stayed at the caravan park here. We thought we'd come and have a look just for future reference. And you'd have to say it's a lot more commercial than where we're staying at Grassy Head. Boom gates. It's on the waterway, but it doesn't seem to be on the beach, so guess it depends what your preference is. No, we'd rather be on the beachfront. Looks nice enough. No, we're just going across this footbridge. Looks like it goes to the beach. This is the reserve outside the caravan park. Very nice. There's a few shops here. There's fuel here. I think we saw a butcher shop. It's a bowling club, tavern. Not sure about anything else. Oh yeah, looks like there's a street up there. So there's probably a small supermarket. So this is a track from the caravan park down to the beach, or from the reserve down to the beach. Fairly long walk, I'd say. Well, we would have done 500 metres already. Don't know how much longer we got. Anyway, nice walk. Strange day this morning it was pelting down. Now the sun's out, nice and warm. And there we go. So that should be Southwest Rocks down there, I think. Oh yeah, looks like the old jail out there on the point. And then Grassy Head down there. Nice little swell running this morning. Up at Smoky Cape. A view from the lighthouse. Whales there. And that's where we were a couple of days ago, Hat Head.
They're over here. And they've taken them.
Trial Bay Jail. Although you're not allowed to have dogs up here, so we've got to get out of here. Just down at the estuary, Southwest Rocks. I'm just going to go for a little bit of a walk. Nice area. Well, that's it for our exploring around the Macleay Valley. Some beautiful spots and not far from home. I might do it again soon.